Okay, hi, this is Malene here, and welcome to Sambath, I think you said.
Thank you.
You're 34 years old, and you have your own business, traveling and hotel business here in Kovalam.
Yeah, and also a houseboat business in Alapi.
And houseboat
basically into tourism business.
Tourism, yeah, you live on that, this business, yeah. And welcome, and I have some questions for you, and yeah, thank you for being here. So first of all, you said you was Christian.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you practice?
Basically, since I am born to a Christian family, that is one reason why I am in Christianity, definitely. But then again, when I grew up, I had a lot of instances where I have experienced the, Christianity as getting influenced in my life. And basically, I cannot tell that this is the only path, because until I meet the God Himself, I cannot tell that this is the right path or the only path. But I believe so because basically it gives me, as a human being, whenever you are in a world where you believe in a religion will make you obedient, or you abide by a law. You make yourself a civilized person. Because you feel that, okay, if I do something wrong, there is something, the God is watching over me. So that basically is good for human race. If you have a religion, it makes you disciplined. That is one part. Then again, as I grew up, I tried to learn other religion also. I have read and practiced some of this Hindu religion, and I also have noticed this Muslim religion, and I feel basically I feel better of these. I would say that I still follow Christianity. One way is that I am born to a Christian family, and then again, as I told you, when I grew up, I had some instances where I felt the positive energy, of Christianity, and basically the concept, the ideology. Like if you take the most trusted, if you could ask me, I believe that Muslim religion is also a trusted religion, because I read a lot of books and I try to find out what is the real ideology and concepts and all. And the least believed religion would be Hinduism. Why? Because most of their rituals, and I feel even if though the religion is a very old one. If you take the oldest one is Hindu religion, but I feel that was like so old enough that time human beings, they practiced, like one time even human beings practiced some worship of the sun, the fire, something unknown to the human beings we followed, Fire was once a religion, the sun was once a god, So like that, in Hindu religion I still find some of the rituals are not practical enough for my brain. Like old, or I feel that it has not been upgraded. Maybe I don't argue that the power is not there, but definitely like ritual of bursting a firecracker for the god, or bathing him in milk, or putting him in sandalwood paste. I don't feel in this modern world where you see this technology has gone, man has traveled to this space, and you feel that putting these small things can please a God, Actually, we believe that God is a creator, whatever name you call. He created all this solar system and what all you see around, So that creator doesn't require all these things. Even if in Christianity, I'm talking about all religion. All religions have these kind of rituals, which I don't feel that the God doesn't require, As a creator, He has everything. He doesn't require a candlelight, or He doesn't require a pot of oil or a garland, but then again, maybe human believe that to satisfy the God and please Him, and getting Him in His good books, people follow all these rituals. But then, and in my belief that Christianity or any religion is good for the human race. Why? Because every religion preaches of love and sharing and helping each other. If you take the right sense, then it is good. Okay. But if you take the bad things from any religion, then again, if it's bad, religion or no religion, basically, if I am religious, I am a Christian, but somebody is in dire help, and I don't turn my help there, then what's the point of having a religion?
No, that's right.
Yeah.
So it can help you if you don't feel the love and the calmness. You said it really can help you to feel that.
Religion should be followed with the right attitude and right kind of. You should perceive what exactly the religion teaches you. Any religion, they teach you to respect and love. No religion or no God will want a person, okay, I am a Christian, I should hurt somebody else. I am a Muslim, I should hurt somebody. If you can see, a lot of Muslim terrorism is growing up. So that's a real concern. I see that. What's the point of having a religion where you are killing a small child? So there's no point in that. So basically, he's not a religious guy. He's basically a terrorist.
Yeah. So it's
he's just spreading terror.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you think it's inside?
It's inside. The mind or your soul is what means. You call it in any name, Shiva, or you call it in Prophet. You call him Jesus. Whatever it is, it should be worth following. It should be good for the human beings, not in the sense it should be taken in a wrong sense.
No. Yeah. But do you think those people need some love inside, or why do they use religion?
If you think about terrorists, I don't know. Maybe it has become a business nowadays. See, you have a lot of people who has religion and still they do all these mischievous activities. So basically, they have not got the concept of love or got the concept of religion. It's basically they have taken the wrong sense. And maybe they have love inside, but who will tell them? Who will preach them? They will not understand. See, for myself, if I am blinded, I have put a blindfold, I am saying the whole world is dark. Nobody can help. Until there is a saying in Malayalam, you can wake up a sleeping person, but you cannot wake up a person who is pretending to sleep, like that.
Yeah, okay. So what do you think the meaning of life is to you? What is the purpose?
For me, life is basically a balance. You should not be so religious that something comes up which doesn't follow or doesn't balances with your religion. But it may be a humane touch. If somebody is in need a dire help or in a situation where your religion is on one side and humanitarian consideration is on the other side, I would say that humanitarian side should be given more importance. But as a life, I feel that religion should be there, but you should not be so addicted to religion. Either way, it is anything more is bad. So religion also should have a balance. And when you follow a religion, whatever religion you follow, please use your brains and use your common sense and avoid those things which you don't feel that it's not worth doing it. For example, I don't go every Sunday on a church. I don't believe that going on every Sunday will please my God. I believe God is everywhere. God is where I am. So I just simply pray whenever I start my business in the morning. I pray for 2 minutes. I just simply like to. And moreover, for me, praying in a crowded church or praying in a secluded church, I would rather say I would love to pray in a church where there is nobody. Where God and myself. A vacant church gives me more peaceful mind than going in a crowded with hundreds of people. It's thickly packed. And moreover, you are worried about the fan and getting an air there. You are sweating and you don't feel religious over there. So I feel I would like to go when others don't like to go. I would rather visit the church on Friday or on a Wednesday, whenever I feel so.
Yeah, okay. So the meaning of life to you is it to practice?
It's a balance.
It's a balance.
It's a balance, and basically for me, life, I believe that there is only one life. I don't believe in rebirth.
Okay.
I don't believe in rebirth. So basically, if you have 60 or 70 years in this world, so you have what is called your karma. Maybe in Hindu they say karma. Or for me, myself, is my job or my duties as a son, as a husband, as a father, as a grandson. So I got a lot of roles to follow. And I would say that you have to do justice to all these roles. So that is one side you have to take care. And then towards the society where you live in. You have your fellow human beings. And always you should feel apathy and feel love to, you don't look at them at any religion or his color or what creed he is coming, but basically you should feel that this is only one. After all, we are here for, if you count in hours and minutes, we are here for maybe 10,000 hours or something like that. Most of the time you are sleeping. Half of it you are sleeping. Then another 20% you are eating. Then another 10% you are bathing. So only you got about 40 or 45% to leave. I should say that you use it. Practically use it for the goodness of people, goodness of the society and the environment. You should be, there should be everything balanced, and you should have an open mind to everything.
Yeah. So do you think the religion helps you to live this life and to be nice?
Definitely. Actually, for myself, why I follow Christianity is that I feel Christianity preaches more of patience, love, because Jesus himself was crucified, and at the last moment of while he was crucified also, he's praying for the people who is crucifying him. So it gives a good example. It teaches to love your enemies, So I basically feel that that way it is a more of a gentle religion, So I would, you cannot see a Christian terrorist anywhere. Can you see that? I don't think so. So that way I'm more attracted towards Christianity. And Christ says that you love your neighbor, love your friends, pray for your enemy, take care of the system there. So it's basically, that's why I'm attracted to Christianity.
Okay. So love means a lot to you.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. If there is no love, then there will be only hatred. There will be killings, blood spread, that's it. So a human system cannot survive that. Within minutes or within days, the whole human race can be wiped out.
That's right, yeah. So do you think it's both loving yourself and loving others?
Definitely. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. Definitely, you should have love. If I don't love you, I will not take bath. I don't care how I dress myself. I am filthy looking. I don't. Like that also is not good. You should love yourself. Loving yourself is not in a selfish way. You should have, that's what I said, there's always a balance. Loving yourself all the time is also not good. So you should love yourself, love your fellow beings, love everybody. Basically you spread love. When you see somebody, you smile. That way you are sharing your happiness to somebody else. So that's the way it should be.
So it's not about selfish, you think?
Selfishness, a lot of people, because nowadays it's a competitive world, Everybody wants to be on the top. Everybody wants to earn the highest salary. Everybody wants this. That's because we have become so much consumerism, We want everything. We want the best clothes. We want the best food. We want to stay in the best hotels. We want to travel best. So basically that greed also can be cut short by religion. In a way that, that's what I said. When I follow in Christianity, I follow Jesus' word saying, be modest, because Jesus showed us that you can be modest. Even if you are on a big dining place where you have a party, Jesus went there and washed the feet of the all the visitors there. So how modest, he was the main person in that place. But so like that, you should be modest enough to even though you are a son of a God, you are showing mercy and love, and you are sharing that feeling to other people. So like that, you take the good message from whatever religion you are following. Take the good message and basically follow that.
Yeah. So do you think that you can improve this ability to love both yourself and others? That's it.
That's a person's choice.
Yeah.
That's a person's choice. And a person's, maybe the way he was born and brought up, that can also influence his character. Maybe in his childhood, or his parents might have given whatever lessons he has learned from his parents, the way his parents have been doing, what they have been sharing with the society and how they dealt, that can lead to a child's character. So basically the society, the family, the religion, whatever you are prone to have through 360 degrees, that will influence you. Ultimately it's on personal choice whether I should be a bad person or a good person, you know. But everybody has a chance to change himself.
Okay, so you believe that you all
yes,
have a choice.
There can be change. We have seen changes. We have seen a lot of criminals after committing murder. They have repented. They have, they have understood that maybe some of the things might be impulse. You know, in that very moment he might have felt to do that, but later on he might have repented that as well. So repenting can change things. If something can change a person, that is the best thing. Any religion can change a person to a better human being. That is definitely a good religion.
Do you think it's important to change to a better human being, or just to be yourself and feel your own core and just love,
See, becoming a better human being is definitely a goal everybody can look into, Probably you might not be able to become a saint. I would not say that I am a saint. I don't do the sins or I don't do bad things. I really do. If I am pissed off, I can be a real bad guy. But always it's your personal choice. It's always there's a choice. Choice is what I'm saying. You can select, you can go for it or not to go for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe a 10-second of delay, you feel really angry, you want to hit a guy. But that moment if you feel okay, I don't want to hit a guy, you choose that choice, you go for that decision, then there's no problem.
No, so it's a lot about, you think, to be confident with yourself.
Yes.
And to accept the person you am, and then
that's what. See, basically we are here only for a few years. Why don't it make a happy place, Hating each other and hurting each other will not take a long run, Basically you are spoiling your life and you are spoiling another one's life as well. So why don't you enjoy the time you are here?
No, that's right.
Think as a holiday.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good point. Okay, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Take care.